Hi there, this is Justin with Justin Buys Houses. I'm heading to a follow-up appointment today, and it got me thinking I just wanted to do a general educational video just briefly discussing a use and occupancy permit and what that is. Basically, with most townships, most boroughs, most locations, whether your property is residential or commercial, there could be requirements for the township to have a code inspector come in or the borough to have a code inspector come in, and prior to transferring title, prior to finalizing the sale, they could require what's called a use and occupancy permit. They're going to basically go through the home, review its different functions. For example, the one that we're interested in requires the sewer line. It's public sewer, but there's a lateral line that connects into the public, and they want a licensed plumber to come out, run a camera down there, and do a full lateral inspection. The cost of that's only a couple $100, but if there's any damage, that can be very costly and very expensive. And that's just one example. But most townships, most boroughs require a use and occupancy permit. One of the benefits of selling to a direct buyer is we can agree to absorb all of these costs. With a true as-is sale, the buyer accepts all of these responsibilities. So just know this is one of the difference between listing your home traditionally and selling to somebody that needs a mortgage. They're going to want to do all the inspections, and they're going to want you as the seller to cover a lot of the costs. So this is one of the benefits of an as-is sale, just making you aware that depending on what township, borough, location your property is in, there is probably some sort of code inspection. We commonly call these a use and occupancy inspection, and it can be very minimal. They just send a representative from the fire department over, their code enforcement officer. They might just be looking for handrails, smoke detectors, and basic safety items. Some of these townships, some of these boroughs have really gotten a lot stricter. So for example, this other property that we're looking at, the heater has to be certified. The electric panel has to be inspected and certified. The fireplace has to be checked, safety checked, inspected. The lateral sewer line has to be inspected. Once all of those inspections are complete, then the code enforcement officer from the township comes out and reviews everything. So this is the difference between, some basic costs to transfer your property and sell it, and some very exorbitant costs that could potentially lead to more. So just keep in mind what a use and occupancy inspection is, what are the requirements on both the seller and or the buyer if they agree, and this is just one of the benefits of an as-is sale. Thanks again.